Oh my gosh, I thought my mic wasn't working. But it just didn't hook up, it didn't connect for some reason. But it's fine now. Maybe it's just decided to not detect it anymore. But it's working now, so I guess it's fine. Hi. Let me just jump right in. Yahoo! We just... Yeah. I'm not... Yippee! Also, yeah, sound alert should be better now, so the volume should be better. I'm like slowly messing with it, so don't mind me. Just, okay. Oh my gosh, it did it again. Oh no, it like fully disconnected. Oh no, I'm clicking around. I need to... Give me a moment, I have to fix it on here. On my model. Where's the button? Oh wait, now it's fixed. Awesome. I don't know why. But it's just like that. I noticed last time, the music was way too loud. It made editing. I've been trying to be good at making clips, and the music was just too loud. So, okay. Oh, let me tweet. I forgot to tweet. Yeah, we're just gonna be working on this. I have like, so I don't remember how this was all set up. Ooh. Oh, there's my... I do this while mega art blocked, so don't mind me. I'm gonna remove that just because it's easier. No, actually, you can like see I changed it. I'll probably end up altering it again. I'm thinking I'm just gonna, because I also was really lazy down here, I'm thinking I'm just gonna restart the lines. Funnily enough, this was originally meant to be like a bit of a style study, and then I just kind of gave up. It's still like a little bit, but whatevs. This is so messy. But I think what I'll do... Oh no, I did it again, I forgot. Here's the colours. Here's the pretty colours. Yay! I'm glad. Yes. Oh, this opacity. It's handy to have the like blocked in colours, especially for like situations here. I guess I could just clean up my sketch, but also like the braids. What the fuck? Isn't that just the same song? Let me swap playlists. I forgot. There we go. Let me go. Okay, clean lines folder. Clean lines. It's still a bit dark. Color this more. She has a parfait. I think like art-wise it looks nicer that she's got the parfait. But let me pull them up. Let me actually pull it up. So I did like some food art, because this is still for my uni project. Here is the food art. It is very low res. Here we go. Yeah, it's very crunchy, but like, I kind of I kind of popped off, especially this cake. I've been getting good at cakes. But we got the cake, and then we got a sandwich. It's like an egg sandwich because I was trying to make the items like kind of fit with the background color that I picked, and I wanted each background color, yeah, you know. I wanted to make sure that when these like popped up, it was very like instantly like, oh, that's the pink option, oh, that's the yellow option, oh, that's the blue option, you know. And then we got the mug that kind of turned out very lyrical. I drew these while watching all of my Yoshis were playing Mario Kart, so I think that did infect me a teeny bit. The joy of having every single, like, all your favorite streamers, or it wasn't technically, it's not all my favorite streamers because I have facecam streamers that I really like, but all of my VTuber Oshis were in that stream. Oh, and the joy that, oh, that's peak. Yeah, technically it's probably better if she's like holding one of these things, but I think like I like how the parfait kind of balances out the composition, because if it was just the teacup, and then I guess it probably would have been smarter for me to make the parfait one of the foods, but whatever. Yeah, like see, like teacup is too short, cake maybe, but it's still like it doesn't have that height. And again, the sandwich is like, it just wouldn't have the same height. I don't know if this makes any sense, but it's just like composition wise it'd just be so much dead space here. Yeah, that's basically how I'm thinking about it. Let me just, is that, oh, that is double. I've been trying to draw it A3 size so that printing doesn't, like if I want to print my art it's nicer. Loki, I might print this. I might do a matching one with Lucky. Get him on the other side. Yeah. The face is really clean, yeah. She's so cute. She is a menace normally. Both of them are menaces. That's why I like them. I actually don't have any external references this time, which is probably better for my PC. Because I don't have my reference for her done. But like once uni's done, which this is my last week of school, classes, and then it's just exams. But once that's all sorted, then I can just go ham on the art fight prep. I'm giving her piercings in this art because I want her to. But her chibi didn't have the piercings, so not kind of accurate. Yeah, the more I'm learning about my exams, the less worried I am. Honestly, like I've got 2 exams, which like not fun, but they're like, one is the first week of exams, the other's the second week of exams, so we're fine. Do I want to have a cat mouth? No, I think it looks better for the flat mouth, no matter how much I want her to have the kitty, but oh well. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've got one exam in the first week and the second one is in the second week. So I can basically spend like that gap week fully focusing on that first exam, and then as soon as that's done, fully focus on the other one, and then it should be fine. Plus, they were both like the easier subjects, and that first one, we're like, it's apparently open book. or like not really open book, but like you're allowed to bring in a lot of notes. Which I didn't know. I'm very confused because she just like mentioned it last week, and I was like, oh, what? I thought it was closed book. You know. So I guess I'm gonna be taking a lot of notes. Is that too far back? I think that's too far back. I don't really know what. What is that? I'm looking up a reference. Yeah, it's like much further forward. What was that sketch? Art block. I'll blame art block. It's like, there'd probably be more there. Why was it all the way back there? Probably. It'll be very faint. Or I might just remove them all because the chibi doesn't have them. Oh, and then. No. Yeah, what? So I'm not terribly stressed about the exams. And then once all those exams are done, then I'm free. Yahoo! And then I can finally play 100 line. I have not been dodging spoilers. It's so sad. I've been spoiled so much, and I'm just really disappointed. Odaka himself tweeted saying, please remember to tag your spoilers, and nobody is. Well, obviously some people are, and I thank those people greatly. So many people aren't, and I'm going to lose my mind. But listen, once my exams are done, then I can see my parents and I can grab my copy from them, and then I can see my daughter. I do have this fear that I'm gonna end up hating. Well, because I really liked my two favorites coming out of the demo were Darumi and Eito. And I do just have this fear that I'm gonna go into the final game and be like, oh, I hate them. But it does seem like everybody likes every character, so I don't think anybody's gonna be hateable, which I'm glad. They released some merch, and I got really tempted to buy it, but because I haven't played the proper game, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't buy merch before I played the game, you know? But also, one of them was a cup printed to look like the mascot character. I think I will stream my playthrough. I think that'd be fun. I think it's way too early. Yeah, have some of my tea. My throat's kind of sore. Oh, I forgot to eat. Forgot to need to drink. Okay, awesome. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing it. Oh wait, I should show. Time to show off my little guy. Actually, so I have some ideas for toggles. One of them I've already shown, which is the arms down, because you know I can't just be drawing while I can't like do those drawing. But I also, yeah. So, I only just really quickly did these. These are actually my like sketches from the felt dolls I was making. I'm thinking of Mizuki, or I want to do Iris first, funnily enough, because of the no sleep coming out. I wanna be able to hold my daughter, and then maybe I could make a version where I can hold them both, you know? I won't save this, so don't mind. Like I wanna have like a doll where I can hold them, you know? My daughters, because they mean so much to me. And then I also, oh, it looks really, really scuffed. This was really rough. Ugh. I don't like that one actually. But I might do like a little zero to just sit on my lap, because I think it'd be silly. I didn't close this. Being your own artist has a lot of pros, but it makes me want to do more things, and it's just adding to my workload. I'm like, ooh, I want to make myself a little outfit because I love designing little outfits. And then I design that little outfit, and then I'm like, but what if I made that into a model? I shouldn't. I can't do that. What I've told myself, I think I've said this before, but what I've told myself is if I get to the end of the year and I'm still streaming regularly, minus like having to go back to my parents where I'm not able to, I can't stream with my parents. But if I'm still streaming regularly by the end of the year, then I'm gonna get Live 2D again and make myself a new Live 2D model. Especially because I might also be getting a new PC at some point. I don't know. Her hair is not correct. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I really want to. I love Live 2D models. I still quite like my like previous one, which was a chibi one. Why is none of this right? I still really like that one, but it's just not accurate anymore, and I can't. I think my previous subscription expired, so I can't update. Oh, I might be able to update the texture atlas, but that's about it. And it'll probably be a bit of a pain. If I do that, then I'll definitely like draw the model out beforehand. And what I might do is I might just make sure that I've got more plans with the software. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to make a little Iba one. And put that up publicly for anyone to use. Ooh. Just make a little Iba that you can hold. I think that would be cute. Or for her to sit on your shoulder. That might be cute, but I get all these ideas, but I really won't do the majority of them, so don't expect anything. Gosh, I've been having the hiccups recently. Yeah, that, and there's just a lot of things that I think would be interesting to do. I'm so tempted to like make myself a bunch of different outfits as toggles on the same model, but I probably shouldn't. But like, I wanna dress my little guy up in a bunch of different outfits, you know? Amari's my little Barbie doll. It is. It's awesome. Sorry, I'm focusing. Another thing? Sorry. Another thing is, like, for when I'm finally free, I also want to do some other things. I want to do things other than just drawing live, because I think it'd be fun. I haven't played Splatoon in ages. I think one of my friends might start streaming again, so I gotta organize with them if they do. Might be fun. Splatoon is so good, but I got busy. So sad. I also really like Mario Kart, but I'm not good at it. Mario Party's fun, but like it's only really fun when you've got friends to play with, you know? It's a little hard to organise that. We gotta organise some stuff. I think some art, like a magma, would be fun. Gosh, we haven't done a magma board in ages. They're so fun. That's not right. I just like doing things with people. Listen, once I'm free, I've got like the whole month. I've got like a whole month of freedom. With no like school worries. So we've got that entire month to try to schedule around everyone. At least one, you know? Doesn't even need to be streamed, I just wanna chat and draw. I think that'd be fun. I should finish the whole head before I am disabling it to check if I'm doing it right. Oh, I might just do this. Ooh! Lucky that you got July free with Heartfire. I do have. Oh wait, I think I might be. I don't remember. I think I'm mostly free July actually. So yeah, because my exams. Oh, the calendar is escaping me. But I do think. Like, yeah, because June is June is next week. Sorry, like the whole calendar like just escaped me. Yeah, so I guess I am free most of July, which is nice. Having like so many things to do while you're trying to have fun with art fight is not awesome. Ow! I'm still weird. Maybe I did need my reference for them. It is. Because I said this last time, but what I had done is I just powered through July with art fight, and then, you know, the end of July was the start of the next semester. I was still finishing up art fight, and I got burnt out because then I didn't get any break. So luckily you've also got like August to breathe. I do forget that like scheduling is different in other countries. September's such a weird time to start a semester, like a school year. I'm getting a reference, sorry. Oh yeah, I did do it right. It's like... Well, it is also like, you know, a bit of an elf year. So I guess it's not... Doesn't need to be entirely accurate, but, you know. Maybe, like, this needs to be a bit thinner. Oh yeah? Huh. I didn't really get that. That's really interesting. I don't know how piercings work. I don't have any piercings. I just like the look of them. Piercings... I could never get actual piercings again. I haven't had my ears pierced since primary school. Oh yeah. But I had my ears pierced back in primary school, and then the idea of having to change them out makes me ill, and I just couldn't do it. I remember I had been in the pool and I got out and my earring had come out in the pool, and it was my favorite earring. They were like little ladybugs. I was so sad, but I couldn't stomach the idea of having to put in new earrings, so I just took out my other earring and I never wore earrings again, besides like clip-ons. I really love the look of piercings. And I give them to a lot of my characters. Oh, I gave them to Amari. And I gave a ton to Ame. But I can't. Same with contacts. It's so funny. I am so bad with eye trauma, or like anything to do with eyes. Again, in primary school, I had a tap class, and I think I was a substitute teacher, and she was like, oh, just a second, I gotta put in contacts. And then she showed us her putting them in. Ugh, I can't do it, I can't. I don't even think I can, like apparently, my eye is just shaped in a way that I couldn't anyway, but even if I could. But despite that, my favorite fucking game is like the Somnium Files with a bunch of eyes being taken out and moved around. Bleh. Bleh. How do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? I also love like art involving it. I once somebody tagged my like a piece of Mizuki fan art I made. If you know it, it's the one where she's like sitting in boss's office holding Aiba in her hands. Somebody tagged that as eye trauma, and I was like, eye trauma? I don't think that's eye trauma. And like I guess maybe it could be, because like she had like an eye patch and she was holding a fake eye, but that didn't click to me. But every time they had like the sound effects, I'd like wince like in the game. That one look. Why am I talking about this? The scene where he like yanks it out of it. Nah, I can't. Ew, I can't. I like wince and I have to like take my earphones out. I can't do it. No matter how many times like, nah. Ew. It's so ew. And I really respect it for being able to be so gross. But I can't stomach that. And then in the second game, they're so chill about removing eyes. And the scene where Aiba just kind of flies out and goes to Dante. Like, girl. Okay. I also just like, I don't think I wince at the scene where she pops out originally in the first game anymore. So it's kind of funny seeing people with it. I'm like, is it really that bad? It kinda is, when you think about it. That's his eye going crazy and popping out. But it's just like a piece of metal, so I guess that's probably why it's fine in my brain. That's not right. Like, I think it's specifically, like, real eyes. Like, actual eyes that mess me up. I also can't look at eyes, so... It's so silly. I can't... Eyes... I have a phobia of eyes, I think. Yeah, I draw eyes so much. Isn't that silly? I think that's really silly and stupid. What's actually meant to be? I remember thinking, I think if I was in the universe of the Sony Files, I don't think I could ever, like, because you technically have to sign off to get synced. I could never sign that. If I knew how that worked, I could never sign that. Even if I know I couldn't feel it, the idea. There's also like the fear of like, because I've got a lot of issues with my eyes. I think that's where my phobia comes from, because I've got a problem with my actual eyeball, and then I don't know if technically I've still got the issue. I don't know. I had surgery for it when I was little. But I also had issues with the muscles around my eyes, and I still get a lot of pain in the muscles of my eyes if I like stretch my eyes too much, I guess. Like my eyes widen too much, or I squint too hard, it'll hurt. But because of those issues, I'm like, I could never. I could never. It's so scary. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm yawning so much. I'm just grabbing another reference because I don't remember how her earrings look. I think she has like a chain as well. There it is. Oh, she had more piercings that I forgot about. Oh, this is a new layer, okay. Oh, right, because I was doing the chain. I really like how a bit of a chain that like kind of comes down like this and connects these two. Yeah. It's so silly. I'm so weak to these things, and yet the Summoning Files is my favorite thing. Maybe that makes— does that make me a masochist? I don't think so, but sometimes I wonder. I can't do gore either. I can't stomach any gore or like talks of pain. Ugh. I can't do it, and yet one of my favorite genres is mystery, specifically murder mystery. So I think I hate myself. I'm kidding. I actually hate pain. Do not take this as any kind of admission. I'm just a jokies. It's so silly. I hate these things, but then I'm like, ooh, I think it's the story. I'm just like, ooh, but the story's interesting, so I'll stomach through it. But still, there's things that I can't get through. I forget what it was. I remember I had like been recommended a show, but it was just way too— and I watch a lot of videos about VNs, and I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting, and then they're like, yeah, I probably don't want to play this if you're not good with lore, and I'm like, oh, okay. This should probably be behind, actually. Yeah, probably. I'm like, guess I can't play that. I'm a very weak person. I can't do jump scares either. Jump scares like make me physically ill. So disable this. Actually, I'll change it to like, I don't know what the it is actually, but I'll just make it that. Yeah, it means there's a lot of like horror things where I hear a lot of good things about it. I can't get into it because it'll make me physically ill, and it's a shame. I am just way too squeamish, so. Then again, and then you've got things where people are like, oh, this is so scary, and then I look at it, I'm like, oh, man, it's not that scary. So, I don't know what my, like, tolerance, I guess, with these things are. Same with, like, noise too, actually. Like, I've got this very specific zone that I can occupy. If it's too quiet, like with sound, if it's too quiet, I can't hear it. If it's too loud, I am in physical pain. But that like a zone, that's a normal thing. But that zone for me is way like smaller. That zone that I can hear is way smaller. So my ears hurt a lot easier and it takes a lot more for me to be able to hear something, which it sounds stupid, you know? Quite silly. It is. It's just... I think overall, just... humans are silly. I mean, people are silly, haha. People are just... our bodies are really silly. Like, my body just hates itself. I don't know what... oh, I don't know what it's on about. And it genuinely thinks that the best way to solve any ailment, including anxiety, is to create skin. Like that's so stupid. Why does my body think that? Some people are allergic to grass, like... allergies in general, it's like... our body is just like, ooh, this thing that you're probably going to be exposed to a lot of your life? I don't like that thing, actually. If you get in contact with that thing, I'm not gonna be happy, and then your body just fucking explodes. Just because you, what? With a grass allergy, like if you just step outside, the fuck? Oh, probably oversimplifying, but... oh yeah? It sounds quite frustrating because I guess now I don't really come in contact with grass a whole lot, but when I was a kid, like, most of the things you do as a kid is you're playing in the grass, you know? At least at school you are. At least at my school. And it's like, oh. Okay. I guess that makes sense. As long as you, like, have precautions, it should be safe then. But it's like... it still sounds, like, quite frustrating. Like, anything where... same with people that, like, suddenly develop allergies to things that they like. Or, like, animal allergies. While they love an animal. And it's like... that sucks. Like, yeah, there's, like, precautions that you can take. I've got a friend who's allergic to cats, and she just has to make sure that she's not touching her face, and she doesn't let the cat get near her face. But that's still frustrating, you know? For me, I have to, like, it's not an allergy, but it's like my condition, and I have to make sure that I'm very careful about my skin. If I let my skin be wet for too long, like if I let it air dry, I guess is the best way, or like water gets stuck underneath my watch, I break out. It's like, are you stupid, body? Pet allergies in general. Ooh, Jesus. Pet allergies in general just sound really frustrating. I'm gonna have another drink. Okay. There we go. Right. Oh, this should be down here. Yeah. Oh, you know what else our body's like stupid about? I have recently discovered some more things about fiber. Apparently, so like you need a certain amount of fiber, right? To like, for it to be like good. Like you need a certain amount of fiber to poop, you know? And that's just how life is. But apparently, if you suddenly increase your uptake of fiber, and you try to be good all of a sudden, or you just like eat a lot of high fiber things, your body's also just gonna be pissed at you, and it's like, okay, well, okay. Like, that's stupid. I've been trying to be like increasing my fiber because I'm notoriously fucking bad at it. I don't eat well. I eat well, but I don't get the most nutrients. And it turns out I'm probably feeling unwell because I didn't slowly increase the dose. All because I wanted to eat some muesli. All because I've been having a sweet little porridge for my lunch at work. Pulse has had these mixed berry and chia porridges. Oh, they're good. I just heat them up and then add a little bit of milk. Got milk at work, I'm so glad. But I just add a bit of milk and it's so good. Oh my gosh. I love porridge. People like porridge is lame, but it's actually awesome and epic, and if you don't think that, then you're the lame one, actually. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I just realized. Actually, I think scaling with hard edges for my lines is actually good. Really. More accuracy by cubic. Hard edges. Yeah. If you can see that at all. I don't know. Twitch might crush it too much. But I think I like the hard edge because of the texture. For most things you want to scale with bilinear, which will do it softly. I think that's the name. Yeah, smooth edges is bilinear. Oh, you can't see the drop down. Then hard edges, clear edges is oh my gosh, is bicubic, and then high accuracy just averages it. Oh, I'm liking. Flipper's been crashing a lot more recently, so I'm really hoping. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know what was happening there. Ame's so cute. I love Ame. I wonder if anybody would do Ame in Outfight. It's really interesting to see, when I did get attacks, it was really, interesting to see which characters people were drawn to. Only one of my boys got attacked. Most of the attacks were for Amari, actually, which was neat. Him. And then, Haru got an attack. Oh my gosh. noises. And then, oh yeah, and then my girlies, Lotus and Yoko got attacked. Them and Amari are the only ones that are, actually no, because I did end up adding my either Somnia plus PNOC, but you know, they got attacked as well, which was nice. I love them so much. The people love the lesbians, and I'm glad. Yeah, it's so, like, I like to see what people like about my characters. It's like, it's really interesting. I also don't want to be like going up to people and going like, grabbing them by the shoulders. What do you like about my OCs? Because I don't have an ego about it. I just like, am curious. I'm like, ooh, you like my silly ability? What do you like about them? Oh, you liked them enough to draw them? Wowie. Wowie, chowie. I've been watching a I've been watching a lot of things that I think it's mainly this one Miitopia playthrough. I've been watching Alpharad's Miitopia playthrough, and he's got Luigi on his team, and I just keep saying, yeah, oh no, I'm like skipping ahead. I keep saying wowie zowie because of that, because that's what Luigi started saying, and I also like, I think some other people were saying it too. And then in that Mario Kart stream, they said yowie zowie, and now that's stuck in my brain, and I fear I might start saying that. I pick up on words too quickly. It's not the most helpful. Yowie's just fun to say. Yeah, it's with Artbyte, it's just really interesting to see what people like. I gotta start. I have grabbed a couple people's OCs, but obviously not everybody's gonna be posting theirs yet because they're still finishing references. I'll probably like, I'm thinking I'm gonna put out a post and be like, hey guys, any oofs? Any oofs out here art fighting? I don't remember. Do I have you on art fight? I don't remember. I'll figure it out at another time to make sure that when we're getting closer, because I'm gonna try to attack all my friends that are participating. I want to try to get some either Somnia Files OCs, because I know there's a lot out there. It's just fun to draw. Especially sinkers. I love drawing. I love drawing this. I love drawing silly eyes. Ame actually has one. She's got I've said this before, she's got like a, actually this butterfly is pretty good matchup with what her eye is. It's like purple with a pink X in the center. And then Lucky has a green eye with a yellow plus in the center because they're kind of matching. Ugh. Oh no, allergies. I might remove this song from the playlist, honestly. It's a little too silly. Oh, is that possible? Is it possible to be too silly? Let me have a reference. Oh no, I removed that. Okay. I think it's like meant to be coming from. Ah, let me out. Yeah, I did this wrong. It's like kind of meant to. I also have to fix up her like apron section because it's a bit to the side. I've been like infected with the side apron. What do you, virus? I guess. Ah, lag. It's really like meant to come all the way down, I think. Come down here. I think like, you know, like that, and then do this there. And that's the edge of the bit there. Yeah, that's more close to what I drew before. I'll just use this as a rough sketch. Like, kind of there. And then you've got our shoulder on it. Okay. It's actually meant to more like come up here, I think. Like, yeah, I think that's more accurate. Lucky for a art block sketch. This isn't too bad. Oh yeah, I didn't say, but my goal today is I want to try to get the clean lines done at the very least. That's not right. But yeah, because this is part of my assignment. I do in fact have a deadline. I think for this like illustration, I might still do some more work on it afterwards. But for my assignment, I have to finish it this week. I don't know what I'm clicking that like swaps me to a different layer, but I keep clicking it. I wish ruffles were a bit quicker, but they do, like, they're kind of therapeutic to draw if you actually get them right. It is kind of frustrating if you have to redraw them. Oop. Let me just get my other reference. Oop. I like have the end that kind of do this thing. Can I just... These are actually starting to lean too far. I'll just pull it in a little bit. Allergies. Do you ever, like, get that fear that somebody's gonna call your art AI? Because I don't think my art looks it, but I do always get that, like, fear, you know? Because people just, like, they accuse based on nothing, and it's like, okay. But then you also have, like, cases where somebody's so blatantly doing it where I'm like, I don't know anymore. And then they don't get called out and it's like, okay, whatever. And I kind of give up. Because there's also like, there are cases where I'm like, I'm 90% sure this person's using AI, I'm just gonna block them and move on. Because there's always that chance that I'm misseeing it. But I'm like, I don't think my art looks AI at all. And like I stream a lot of my progress. I don't stream my sketches, but I always have the time lapse either way. I could stream a sketch, but I just faff about too much to want to. And I like to have like for my tweet, I'd like to have the picture of what I'm working on. But like despite that, I'm like, somebody could still accuse me. And that'd suck balls. Because, like, I think there are people that do also stream their progress that have been accused, and I'm like, how does that fucking happen, man? I've seen people who genuinely stream their progress have to be like, hey, no, I didn't use AI, you can literally see the VODs here. I'm like, maybe I'm not safe. But then again, I think my style is like, what if somebody sees my errors and is like, ooh, maybe that means that you used AI. No, I just suck. What if somebody sees me tagging the Somnium files and goes, AI! Different AI! Different kind of AI. Either Sonia Bars is a fictional AI. I've joked about it before. The only AIs that I will put up with are Iba, Tama, Marco, and Sophie, or Sophia. I think it's Sophia from Persona 5 Strikers. They're the only good AI. Yeah, it's like it's a kind of fear for me. But I'm hoping my art is to... I haven't seen anything AI generate anything, or at least that I know of, who generate any art that looks like my art, so I should be fine. Gulp. It's a shame because it's just a bit demotivating. But I like art, so I don't really care. Because I guess I could always prove it if I was accused. But there's also like, there's always that person, or like, not that person, but those people that will automatically assume that an accusation is true. An accusation of AI is true. And like, I've seen it on posts, like, it's so stupid. It's like, just... I've seen people comment it on art that is so very obviously not AI, and it's like, this is where we come to. This is what we've become. Okay, maybe I'd be happy if I got accused of AI, at least once. Only the first time. Really after that I get a bit pissed. But I think the first time I'd be like, oh, my art, I made it. I'm gonna slip that later. What else? I can't make that work. But I also I don't want to say that because I also I don't want people to think that that's like a approval to go and start commenting that on people, well, commenting it more. Because I saw there was a moment where on TikTok people were like, wow, this is AI, just because they wanted to see the speed paint. It's like, shut up. You know? Like if somebody accuses me of it, I'm gonna be like, wow, I made it. Block. Wow, I made it. People are actually fucking accusing me of this shit. Block. I ain't dealing with that. Because if somebody genuinely thinks my art is AI, I think that's stupid. Okay. So yeah, I need to fix up her apron. It's like really more meant to be like here. I just really wanted to give her a side apron, and then I remembered the whoa. Wait, that was almost. Oh my god. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good stream of mine. And then, oh, I love a ruffly. I don't draw ruffly skirts enough because I'm mainly drawing like clothes that, like, I just don't draw characters that would have that fashion a lot. And it's a shame because they're quite fun to draw. So you just like do, I don't know how to describe it, you just kind of do these shapes. And then that's like your kind of swoopiness. And then I just like to do like a bit of a like puffy situation for the petticoat. Okay, that should be clean enough. Why do I keep just move this down? For some reason the eye patch lines were super high up. I'm gonna do the buttons. They're like super high up in the drawer order. I pressed delete before I thought about it. I wish Clip had that. The Procreate, like, you do the circle and then you hold it. I think that'd be handy. Beep. Beep. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Circles. Okay. Could I just copy paste the same circle multiple times? Maybe. Am I gonna ever do that? No. I'm a little stupid. But I also kind of like the, oh, that's a bit too crunchy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just have to pick it based on, like, pick what resizing I'm using based on the area, because this is kind of, sometimes it's just too crunchy, you know? And I need it to have some crunch. If you get what I mean. I love my crunchy. Wish I could make a crunchy sound. Let me just a second, I'm gonna drink some more tea. You know, soon my tea might be hot tea or hot chocolate. It is starting to get quite cold here. It's kind of funny, every time I talk about it being cold, I feel like I catch somebody off guard. Well, if I talk about it online, you know. Because I think some people forget how the hemispheres work sometimes, which is kind of funny. Some people act like Australia's like a whole nother universe, and it's like, it's not that crazy. It's funny to hear that because, like, here, we're just kind of like taught from the get-go that, oh yeah, we've got it reversed from America. Well, I think they specifically say America because, like, we end up seeing a lot of American things on and like we'd see all the movies with like a white Christmas, and like they have to like tell all these kids, yeah, yeah, sorry, you're the only way you're ever gonna get a white Christmas is if you go elsewhere. So we're like taught from when we're really little, like, yeah, we're like the opposite from like most of the English speaking world. Also, I think most people forget, or you know, most do not take this as me bashing you. Most Americans forget the existence of New Zealand. Also, New Zealand, if I understand it right, New Zealand is to us like you guys are to Canada. I don't know specifically, but you know. Maybe without the 51st state thing. That's horrible. I'm just gonna do like the scalloped actually. Because I think that's also what I did for her chibi. Yeah. I mean I did the like scalloped edge for all her ruffles, but which is what I just do with chibis. Because like having this on a chibi is just so cluttered. I can't do this. Let me just... I'm keep following this one when I'm meant to follow this. Actually, if I'm gonna do that... My PC sounds like it's gonna like, take off. Let me just do this as a guide. Actually, this should really be lower. Since the... I like really have that crease thing. Okay. Should do the other side first. Well, that should be actually not like this. Should really be cutting up there. That's part of my problem. Once I have finished up with my exams, I'm gonna be more annoying about commissions. I do need to... like, I want to take more commissions. This is too sharp. It actually needs to curve. I want it to be like a rounded bit. Anyway. I plan to open an option for gummies and like simple mascots. So like Chikawa. You know, like very basically mascot style characters that don't look like regular animal, like just animal anatomy, you know? Something that's like simple shapes. Or like a simple shape base, you know? That'll end up being that, so I'll just do that. Goes up the skirt, ruffle. You know, like, because you've got the ruffle, so it's like folding underneath, like with it. Kind of like here too, like it's kind of, this section of it is like in front of this, and it's like kind of going like that. Remember, if that makes any sense? I try to do that, and it like helps with the 3D illusion. Illusion of a third dimension, maybe would be a good way to word it. Hiccups. I feel like trying to stop, not hiccup or cough, but it keeps trying to get me. Oh, I haven't saved. Oh, and it's auto saving too, so I'll save. Have a bit more tea. I moved my mic a bit closer. I hope I sound a little louder now and a little clearer. Maybe, I don't know. And I hope the audio's like balancing's all okay. Yep. Yep. Awesome. Good to hear. Oh yeah, so last time there was that issue where the sound alert was way too fucking loud. I think I figured out the issue. I think what had happened is I had the music louder. I did have the music louder. It was so loud last time. And I think the way that I have it set up, actually let me screenshot this and I'll show you. Let me screenshot my audio mixer. My audio mixer is like this. The alert, you got alerts. Yeah, not these. The alerts are monitor only. So technically I can only hear them. But they come through on stream because of desktop audio. If I didn't do it like this, you'd be hearing double alerts. So it does need to be like this. But Now this is the levels that I have it at. I think what had happened is on my end, the volume was really low. Like my volume slider on my PC was really low. So I was like, oh, I have to. So that meant that these were already really like quiet. So I had to crank them up quite a bit. I think this was like up here, and then this was also up here. And then it would come through really loud for me, and then it would also get really loud for you. And like Spotify on its own was really low, but I still had it cranked up here. So it was like, I think like, actually, it would have been like my volume on my end, like my PC volume was probably really loud. But like Spotify was cranked down or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. It is what it is, but you said it was fine before, so I'm just hoping. Hoping I fixed it, and I just have to be more diligent about testing, you know? Honestly, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, making attempts, you know? Oh my god, no, I was gonna say it as a joke. I can't even joke about that. I can't even like jokingly call him my goat. No. I can't even like jokingly call him my goat. He's... Oh my god, I've got my either Summonfell's OC. Oh, my Pookie. K, my Pookie angel. I love him. He despises Ota. And he hates Ota more than I hate him, for the record. Because I can, you know, as a character, I can look at Ota and be like, yeah, I understand it. As a person, I wanna rip it. It's more like, he's just so weird about Iris, and I can't do it, man. He's so... And... Kay... Also, I updated my lore. Oh my god. I updated my I guess self-insert lore. Updated my self-insert lore, and now he's actually friends with my daughters. Because... I kept being like, oh, I don't know if I'd actually be friends with them, you know? And then I just took I was just sitting at my desk one day and I was like, why can't they be friends? So now they're friends. So Kay begrudgingly hangs out with Ota sometimes, and he lets Mayumi think that they're friends. And he does really like his cooking, but he's like, that's because Mayumi's a good cook, you know? The reason for his hatred is kind of the same as mine, where I'm like, Iris is just a, like, I can't, I don't know. It's just, he's fucking weird about somebody he knew when she was much younger. And it's like, you're strange. And it makes me uncomfortable. I'm kind of done with ruffles, so I kind of want to. I'll just do the parfait. My favorite reference. Loki, all of my food art has been very low quality. Like, you know, like in the way where it's like a small scale. So this is the highest quality dessert I'm gonna make. Because the past few times it's been that really low quality, because I think that's like 300 by 300 pixels, those food arts. And then I had the chibis with their cakes. Oh, I'm so proud of those. And also like the teeny tiny pastries on my Snow Miku reference. So this is the highest quality of like food art I've done in a while, so I'll do some symmetry for. I'll do like a. Wait, this doesn't have anything. Yeah, I'm gonna do a different thing for it. I guess yeah, I don't even have to worry about erasing the plate because it'd come through on the other side of the parfait glass. I feel like some of them have like a bit of a like. Actually, do you have any ideas? Like recommendations? What should be in this parfait? Like look at. I'm looking at references. Oh, I just saw one that looks like a little rabbit. That's so cute. All I know is I want it to have this, like, I want it to be purpley, and I want it to have this butterfly, this chocolate butterfly on it. Because, you know, that's her motif. Oh, I want to have a parfait. Oh, I'm hungry. Yummy. I'm gonna DM you this. I don't know if it's intentionally. I think it is actually. I was gonna say I didn't know for sure, but oh, it looks. Oh, it's so yummy. Oh, I love parfait. Oh, when I get these assignments done, I gotta treat myself to this. Because I've been having some good, like, huckleberries. Oh, I've never heard of that. And blueberries is a good idea. Oh, it's an American one. Don't have that here. Don't think so. Maybe. And then the only similar thing is in Europe. That's interesting. Huh. More you know. Oh, wow. Oh, I want to have a... One thing I've been having every now and then is I'll have a sundae. Like a mango sundae. Oh my gosh. I haven't had a parfait before, but I feel like it can't be bad, you know? Like, I was reading a Yuri. I was reading a Yuri about. I haven't got up. I only read like the first chapter, and then I kind of didn't have the time to read. I only had the time to read like my regular, like I think it's a weekly or bi-weekly or something. I only had the time to read my webcomics and occasionally whenever my regular manga update. But yeah, it was like they had a bunch about making parfaits, and it just like ice cream or yogurt with berries and cookies. Like, that can't be bad. That's gotta be good, you know? It's like a sundae with more steps, you know? And like whipped cream. Oh, that's gotta taste so good. How could that go wrong? And I am a very open person to food. The only thing I'm like icked out by is like artificial strawberry. Artificial strawberry I can't. But most things I'm like, oh, yummy. Or like really bland things I can't. This could never be bland. A parfait could never be bland, I feel. Unless it's the cheapest thing using only artificial flavorings, you know? I gotta investigate and see if I can get one here once uni's over. Okay. I might reshape this glass, maybe? Most of them don't really actually have this like thin base, it seems. I think some of them do, but normally they like continue down. I might actually do like these, like, I like this. Originally I had like this like scoop of ice cream going on top. I'm actually liking these. I've seen them before. They've like kind of got a ruffled edge to them. It's like a. I've seen them so much. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. So beautiful. Where did I get that phrase from? I'm looking at a reference, but I'm not understanding it. It's like that, and then... it might be... it kind of looks tacky here. I'll just do standard. I don't want to... because I also don't want to take... but the ruffle is fun. I need... I'm like... I've got a Google Images open. The ruffle edge is fun. It's like kind of shallower. I just like the ruffle edge because it like matches all her ruffles, you know? I don't know if ruffle's the best way to call it. Might not be the right word. Hundred line, and like my hype for it has been making me so nostalgic for Danganronpa. I'm gonna be so real. I need to find somebody that's played it recently. I've been infected. I need to. I don't think I could watch any of the old ones that I watched. It just doesn't look right. Lag. Kinda? I'm like treating it too much like fabric, I think is the issue. When really it's a lot softer. That's gonna be a pain to shade is the issue. I'm just gonna make it standard. I give up. I don't need it to be too fanciful. And then it's gonna make drawing it, like, shading a lot easier. I don't particularly want to shade glass. Okay. Might actually just and then just what I do if I have to like make it taller or like thinner, I just scale it fully down and then fix it like that with the keeping aspect ratio. Honestly, I really recommend drawing food. It doesn't need to be like a one-to-one copy. I never do a one-to-one copy. I normally like look at multiple different references and then make my own one from it. Unless it's like a sketchbook redraw. But I never like fully render a copy. It's just not as fun for me. Just like, what you gotta do is you gotta think of a food, or pick a character that you like, and pick a food that you think they'd eat, and then you draw them either eating it or holding it, like I've got Ame holding her little, like her tray with the parfait on it, and then you've got a reason to draw it. And it's honestly really easy. Let me actually open up the food items again. I'll show you all my layers. Let me just put it here so you can see it temporarily. Whoa, okay. It does look like a lot, but I promise it's not. It's just because I didn't organize it very well. Okay, so this was just my lines. Was this? Oh yeah, I had like icing. So this is just like a... It was just... I think it droplets in white, really low, and then it's just very lightly over it all. And it kind of looks like sugar. The lines, I only split them up like this because it was easier for lining, but then you got the plate. And then I used white to lighten some sections of the line art, just so that the cream is a bit better. Let me just disable all of these. Okay. Okay. So it's really just, you know, got the line art and I lighten it around where, because cream is, you're not going to see my hard edges on cream, so I lighten them. That's basically my logic. And then you've got this layer, which is just this brush, my gouache brush, and I just kind of pick this darker color and I just splotch it around. And I select it. Oh, I actually had like a bit of a gradient to it. And I just kind of like splotch it around and then erase it to give it like that baked bit. And then I added a bit of the shading, and it's just again with that same brush, and like you make sure that it's got that same texture and you just blotch it around. And I just, you know, like pinky color because the background's pink. A bit, I used a bit over there, but I didn't need to. I added a bit of highlights, but really it doesn't need it, but I think it, like again, just splotching it on. And that's just the plate. One shadow for the plate. There's the cream. Oh yeah, and then the sauce, then the strawberries. The strawberries had a lot of layers, but it's still really simple. It's just add a bit of white, like just slowly layering in the like detail. I just looked at a strawberry and then kept copying it, and then I used multiple layers to make it easier for myself. And I like that's just in white. Like all each of these layers are white. Yeah, pure white, pure white, pure white. Yeah, a bit of shine. Added some shading, and then like a bit of the hint at the seeds. Bit more highlight to just pronounce it because I saw that's kind of how the strawberry looked. Some shading. Oh yeah, shading on the strawberry a bit. Little bit of highlight, and then the like icing sugar, and then it's done. I don't think this is very impressive, but yeah, I guess it's just a bug. But I guess I'll go through sandwich. Sandwich is pretty simple too. Whoop. It's just got the line out on top, and then added like some specks for the seeds. Again, that like splotching. The crust. Egg. More egg detail. More egg detail. Lettuce. More egg. The flag. And then I just shaded it. And then I added like a bit of a bluish tint to it. I don't know, it just kind of looked nice. And then like a bit of a, again, splotchy for the highlight, and then just plate. Yippee! Yeah, it's fun. You pick a food that you like, or like find a context that you can draw it in, and then just draw it. You just draw it. Oh yeah, you can see all my layers. These are all my line art layers. Look at my horrendous I just colored during one layer for my mock-up. Okay, no more exposing myself. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I could probably go more detailed with it, but to be more accurate. But it doesn't need to be realistic, you know? To look nice. Yeah. I'm like seeing. So, I think I'm gonna blueberries. Blueberries. And they're kind of like. I'm writing out what what would normally be like a mental process. I don't think I'll do those other berries just because they're not here, and my OCs are perpetually Australian. Maybe blackberries. They're like kind of a like dark, kind of purpley, and they're like. I think I'll go strawberries too, because even though that's not gonna give the same color, I had strawberries elsewhere. Strawberries. They're like kind of red. And they're kind of gonna be like these kinds of shapes, but you can also kind of cut them in. I think also one of the things that helps me with, that's gonna look vulgar. One of the things that helps me is I also have just a really big interest in food. I wanted to be a chef or like a baker for a long time, so I think that also helps. I learnt a lot about plating. And they also have like cream and chocolate. I think I'll like focus on these. Let me see if I can find some references, some specific ones. Oh, I do actually. Okay, this is gonna be my very rough. So I'm thinking I like seeing some references where they like have like got strawberries like this, but then yeah, I'll have to do it like this. It won't be this bright in the final one. It won't be these colors at all. And, like they've got like these like layers of cream. It's kind of meant to be like whoop, whoop, whoop. That's kind of like the inside of the strawberry. Okay, very perfect. And then you can have like the... You've got like the... I'll have like you've got like, just to make sure that it like actually... Maybe like the... You got like some blueberry sauce here too. I'm just plotting it out so that... I'll put blueberry at the very bottom, and then you got like some blueberries. And then like some cream, and then I might put like... Yeah, like some kind of like biscuit. Ooh, ew, that was a gross brown. Yeah. Like some kind of biscuit thing, I don't know. I'm like seeing like more of a yellowy Oh, and then like some of them have jam. Like a jam. And then I'll just like have another layer of this. This looks yummy. I think that means that I'm doing my job right. And I'll put like this one because that had... It's kind of like you're like slowly going from strawberry down to a fully like blueberry or blackberry flavor is the idea. And then I kind of want like... Actually, you'd have like this. So you'd have all that. Yeah. I think I like this. Maybe like actually I'll put some like blueberries. Like some blueberries would be like scattered up here. In between, in the cream. Maybe a little leakage because they love to get there. Yeah. Yummy. Okay, and then what's on the top? Well, the only thing I know for sure is that we've got the chocolate butterfly. And then I also did like the idea of this. I think that'll just be the like something's sticking out, but I think it's just like the spoon. Okay. And actually I'll do like this so that the spoon's underneath. Yummy. Oh, that looks good. I'm jumping between references. Oop. Okay. So yeah, okay. I'm like seeing this one where they've got like some kind of blueberry cream. And then the normal cream, like breaking it up. Ooh, this is... Oh, I'm hungry. I only had yogurt for breakfast this morning, so I could... I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse. Okay, and then like maybe like a dollop. Yeah, you see in like how this is a merge of different... Sorry for making me hungry. Oh, I'm so hungry. Maybe this is why I really like Usagi. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm just putting in some lines just so that I know for myself in a bit. But you can see, like, I just merged a bunch of different references. I was just kind of eyeballing it. This should probably be less, so I'm thinking I'm gonna... More line. Actually, I should put all these in the same folder. Yummy. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna open my muesli bar actually. I've got today. I'm hungry. Yummy. I just took it out and put it on a tissue, like a napkin or a plate, just because I knew that the plastic would be crunching a lot. I'm actually hungry, like genuinely this is making me hungry. I'll like copy this to the mockup folder. Actually, I'll just put it there now. Reorganize my layers. Oh, that's so yummy. Yeah, I don't need these notes anymore. But that's basically my thought process when I go into drawing food. I don't know. I feel like anything's possible with chocolate. I used to watch so many like cooking shows as a kid. Specifically like baking with really cool plating. Rhyming? Oh my god, my chewing, sorry. One chewy muesli bar. Okay. When I line food art, I tend to try to keep it actually lower than the rest. It's just load. It's what? Ooh, flash. Another bite. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, so like my normal lineup for this has been at 12 for the food, or most of it. I'm gonna do 18, and then also just especially for like cream and stuff, it helps it just feel light, you know. And then I'll also like lower the opacity of it and make it lighter. And you just kind of like think about how would it be put together. It's a little harder if you don't know, obviously. But like, I'm just thinking, how would you put this together? Well, you pipe this, so this needs to be piped, and then you pipe the white one. I'm gonna remove this, actually. I'm just gonna disable that. I'll clean it up later. But you pipe this, and then you pipe this one. Well, you probably pipe all of these, and then all of these ones. So this will be... You could probably like alternate, but it's probably easier, especially from like... In this context, it's a cafe. That's rushing to fulfill orders. So they're probably not going to have a lot of they're probably not going to be alternated. It's probably easier to just go bam 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 with one cream and then bam 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 with the rest of it. And also because it's stacked, you're not going to have those like fun peaks for these, because they're going to get crushed by the blueberries and then this bigger thing of cream. I'm not a master by any means, but I think I'm pretty decent. And I learn the more I draw. And that's the fun of art, I feel. Just like trying to make them all go in the same direction. Actually, I'm looking at this other one and I might put more of the like syrup right underneath, because I'm liking how this reference, it like kind of gets pulled up into the whipped cream almost. Yeah, very much recommend drawing food. It's quite fun. You just... I was gonna draw... Well, I still want to draw it. I want to draw Lotus and Yoko eating hot chips. Maybe a Choco roll too. Oh my god. They like kind of... Choco rolls kind of taste like ass, but... no, they're kind of good. But they're like really processed, frozen chicken rolls. Yeah. That you can get at like Woolies, but you'll normally get them at like whatever... I guess diner is the right place. Well, they got called diners, but they're not really. It's more like a chip shop. But they'd have like... You just walk in, and all the high school students would go up, and if there was like a big event, and get them. You get like you get a big bag of chips for the whole friend group. And it was like $5 for big... when I mean bag, I mean like it was actually more like a bit of butcher's paper. So like the brown paper, and they just have a bunch of hot chips. You drop them in there with fries, I guess. If that's not clear. And that they'd put a bunch of them in it, and then they wrap it up in butcher's paper, tape it, and you got it. And sometimes you get like gravy with it. I don't really like gravy though, so. But I want to draw them with that. Actually, I might be able to find it. Let's see if I can find my sketch. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, the other one. It's in Discord then. Really in my like scrapped sketches thing. I'll mute so I can eat. This is very rough, but this is my idea. This is a very rough doodle. I'm not shocked I didn't save it. You'd have like butcher's paper of chips in the center. British is eating it. They're chatting. They got their bags. Yeah, they got their gravy. I think Lotus is. Yoko might. I don't know. Maybe Yoko would have the gravy. Maybe they both have the gravy. I don't know. And then there was like something else here. Yeah, had their bags, had their drinks. It's just like so nostalgic to think about. And I do want to do something with their story someday. With their story, I feel like the best medium is a comic, but a comic is so much. So I don't know. Just because it's like a slice of life romance thing. But I do just like the idea of them, like, one of them is just not having a good day, and they're just like, let's just have some chips. It's nostalgic. And honestly, I last time I was with, I was like back in town. I didn't get chips, but we went to that diner, and it was like, it's so nostalgic, and we just sat in the park and ate and chatted for a bit, and it's just really nice. Next time I'm back, I gotta actually be like, yeah, let's get, because we were like, oh, maybe we should get chips, maybe we shouldn't, and I went, I don't know, I don't want to get chips. We gotta get chips. I will be back soon. Yay! I got gifts. I've got. God, this is kind of good. What the fuck? I'm just gonna put like little like tops of the blueberries. It looks like puddles. But I got some gifts that because I was showing them my like collected stuff. By them I mean my friend and her sister. And then I was like, you know, if you want anything, I can get it for you. And she said, well, her sister was like, yeah. Like, I offered to get her a can, like with my melody on it, and I have that can. So, although I might just get a new one. I was tossing up because like in the expiration date is like a year away. So unless it's like a new stock, I probably won't bother. But if I think it's... Sorry, let me have a peek. That's great ramen, which I kind of want to try. And I do find the can cute, so maybe I will get it and I'll drink the old one. Yeah, and then I also got some stickers with my snacks. My addiction. Okay. Let me just fix this. I'm like tossing up on how I wanna line this. Oh, another thing I want to draw is I want to do something mango related. Because I love mangoes. And it's starting to get... oh, it's starting to get cold, so maybe not. But I guess it's getting warm for others, so... never a bad time. And then I can cope. But I want to do something like summery and... mango themed with... like... I was like... the doodles I had were like of a little mango fairy. And I like the idea of her like at the beach with a mango dessert, maybe a mango parfait or mango sundae. And I think that'd be fun. I love mangoes. And I also want to draw characters like in scenes more often. Like... I'm like kind of focusing. So when you've got like these kind of syrups, they're like kind of uneven. Actually, let me send you this. I'll send you the parfait I'm looking at. I've literally got on Pinterest, I've got a board just of food. I'm looking at 2 main parfaits. Okay, let me send the other one too. Well, the reference. It kind of looks like... yeah, that... oh. Yeah, me. Oh, gosh, I love food. I'm kind of like trying to make it look like the blueberries like sticking out. Like they're pressed against the edge of the glass. I would pull them up on stream, but it's just, I don't want to just pull up random people's photos, and, it's a little finicky since I can't have Chrome open on my PC. I'm not gonna have, like, continuous lines for everything, because I think that helps with the like illusion. I'm gonna like make them like the strawberry, like I mean the heart strawberry. I was gonna say, I guess strawberry hearts would work too, but you know. I think I was about to say strawberry. I was like, oh, yeah, I think a strawberry is a strawberry. The fuck? I'm actually gonna make it like something different. So like this is whipped cream, and then you've got like custard, I think. And I won't line this stuff. I'd like to just like the syrup. Like, so the idea is that like you'd have the custard kind of thing, and then you'd put the strawberries on, and then you put on this syrup, and then you put the whipped cream on. You know? little bit where it's like a little uneven. I like that. Okay, and then good. Yeah, they shouldn't be even then. Fruit. Unlike her buttons were metal, so they have to be even, but these are fruit. They are organic. They do not need to be perfect. Okay, and then like, yeah, and then you kind of like have the big bit where the what's it? Da 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 da. Oop, and then I just need to do these. Oh, what if I do a cute little? What if I do a decorative teaspoon? Like one of those fancy ends? Alright. Awesome. I wouldn't that be awesome? What shape? Oh, I shouldn't do another butterfly. It's a bit much. You know, because you've already got the massive ass butterfly there. What's another motif? What do you think? Maybe a heart. Because she does have her like heart earring and the vaguely heart-shaped stuff there. Let's move to go to the edge. Or I could just do like the... Let me just clean this up, I think. Did all this detail and I have to erase stuff. Here's the life. Oh, that's the... Man. Oh. Ooh. I don't know if you could hear that. Maybe a little. I did just see the mic moving. Police siren? A ruh-roh. Oopsie! It's not me. I didn't do anything. What's the thing? Eto Blair. I do. Sorry, for some reason I find it really funny to repeat a meme in like deadpan. I think if I heard somebody doing the Nanigasuki, I think it's from Love Live. But you know that the audio that's trending, I think if I heard somebody doing it deadpan, I would cry. I probably already have and I just forgot. Because I've watched so many fucking VTubers that do it. That were making, like, referencing it. I just think it's funny to mispronounce memes. And like say it in the most deadpan. That one video of these two people, they're doing like karaoke, and the girl, she's like doing it in such like a beautiful voice and she's putting in all this energy and he's just not, and then the guy, whenever it's his time, he's just saying it in like the most deadpan talking voice. Oh, that's peak. That is so peak. I'm gonna use my symmetry ruler for the spoon and then I'll just warp it after, I think. Maybe like I'll like have a bit of a like heart motif like here. Because I have to remember it's also like it's meant to be a maid cafe. It kind of like looks like a bodice there, almost. And then it goes back in and back out. That's kind of cute. That's kind of boring though. Retry. Let me get a reference. I don't like this. Well, actually, I don't know. Actually, they're like, it's not really a teaspoon, it's more like, I think parfait spoons are like really long so that you can reach the bottom. So I guess it wouldn't like do this, it'd be more like. Oh my god, lemon is scared. I think I'll just go simple. I think simple wins here. I'm not gonna distort it just because I think it looks nicer. Like this. Oh, actually, no, I will. Oh no. Oh, actually, can I? No, I drew it at an angle, so I can't. I don't think. But I clicked on that one. I forgot how it brings up the ruler. And I misclicked T. No, I think it looks better. And we're just gonna like add like an extra, like the edge of the plate. Almost there. Ah! I think, as much as I like rendering food, I think if I ever take a commission that I need to render food for, I will probably make it an extra fee because I'll like classify it as a detailed prop because it's. Well, that took like half an hour. To be fair, part of that was like, I was like planning it out. But, you know. Look, we're getting there. Let's see how it looks without the mock-up. Well, I didn't remove everything. Yeah, I'm not noticing any errors, like issues. I might like bring this more out actually. She looks quite thin. Head looks like kinda scantily big. Yeah, I think I might bring this like whole section kinda out a little bit. Okay, I might as well do it here. Just so that she doesn't look as like. I think her head just looks, yeah. Her shoulders are just like a little too short, like narrow is the word. And then I also bring this out to kind of match the shirt. I wanted it to like come out, like go in, but I think that's just a little too exaggerated, you know? The pros of having my line art separated so much is I can just do this quite easily. Yeah, and then I just if I just added like 2 here. No, I'll have to redraw, I think from here. You know, funny thing, I've got my Fitbit and it's meant to remind me to like get up and move every hour, but it never does when I sit around for ages. It's like, what's the point? It only ever reminds me if I'm like sat down for a short amount of time. It's like, what? What's the point? Iris! I'm just having a bit more to eat. Muesli bar has been eaten. It was a chocolate muesli bar. Yummy. I think like there's something. I think my issue with her arm. It was good. It was really good. It was just like so, I think Cole's brand. Or whatever. But it was good. I didn't buy it, it was free. It was yeah, I think the issue is like maybe it just stops. Maybe this needs to be raised up. Because let me look. Shoulder. There. It's more like that. Yeah, more like this to there. That's her forearm. Yeah. I think it's just too low. Maybe like that. Kinda like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I think what I might do, slowly rotate this down a little bit. Sometimes when I'm trying to figure out anatomy, I treat it like a paper doll. Ooh, I grabbed the wrong thing and I looked away. I didn't notice. Like, yeah, I think maybe, maybe. I was just struggling with her hand, so it was like, oop. That might be like the best method. I'll keep this though. Oop. Okay. Here's my thing. Yeah, I think that's more natural. I might just so that it's not too close to the edge, I might just like bring this in a bit more. Bring it up a little bit. I don't mind that her wrist isn't rotated, I'll fix it. Because it's meant to just be hidden by the tray anyway. But I'm so proud of that food. I'm kind of still hungry. Junk food's so fun. Oh, render it's gonna be so fun. Oh, joy. And then luckily these are pretty easy, so it'll be like that. I didn't even properly sketched out when I did the original one because I was art blocked. Yeah. Good enough. That should be about where I am. Yeah. Oh, filter through the whole playlist. Remember to stretch, by the way. Don't. I'm kind of too locked in to have the stretch break right now. But I did have a bit of a stretch while I was eating. Like while I was finishing off the music bar. But do make sure to stretch, even if I'm not taking a proper break for it. Let me just move this into the parfait layer. And then I can just move it all up. That's good. Stretching is very important. I always forget to. Yeah. Sniffly. Yeah. I think this like ruffle is a bit too out, you know? Not ruffle, crease, that's the word. I've been saying ruffle too much today because of because of the dress. I'm messing up my words. And then I think like after this it's just the and like the and her braids. I do like braids though, so. Oh, I love drawing braids. They're so fun. They can be a bit tedious, but I just like how much movement you can get with them. I don't draw them enough. Well, I draw them a lot, but I feel like I could draw them more often. And I'm just like a bit of her hand, I think. Actually, I might bring the plate down a little bit, but I might just do this. Her finger situation will be covered. And I just... Yeah. I think that'll be believable enough, so I don't have to draw the hands. No hands! I don't have to draw any hands! Oh my god, we're winning! Because this one's also like off screen. I'm too zoomed in, that was... Ah, it's cropped off on the display. Here, it's like cropped off here too. Hate hands! I hate hands! Oh, hands are okay. Hands are interesting, but they are a bit of a struggle. I like how you can pose hands. There's some artists that like draw some really like freaky slash pose hands. Oh, they like have them like I don't know how to describe it. So let me try to like ooh, flashbang. But like I can't draw hands like this. Like I kind of like have them like kind of like no like bent at every knuckle, I guess. And like kind of like these like situations. It's so I say I could never. I want to. I do want to learn. But like, and they like, because when I draw, you can even see it here. It's like I simplify the joints, but you've actually got your finger. You actually got multiple joints. There and there, and then that's your knuckle. Actually, I'm not the best at drawing hands. Just looking at my hand. But you've actually got multiple joints. But I just always simplify it to just be these two most of the time, or just these two. Or what I normally do, you can even see it here, it's like instead of doing this kind of shape, I kind of do it more like I guess that's the same. But like I don't think about it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just drawing. I might fix it up later. After I've had a break. Okay. Now, time for the braids, because I don't really want to braid a skirt right now. Oh jeez, hiccups. Okay, how did I do it in the mock-up? Yeah, I kind of like, because I originally had it like, I think like this, and it just didn't make sense. This was like a very rough move, but I think sorry, I got a notification. Oh, it's Art Fight. What's this Art Fight notification? Oh, there is a security issue with Art Fight. Just a heads up. So please be careful around the website. I'm in the Art Fight Discord, and I just got the notification. Yeah, there's like it seems to be a full blog post. I'll look into it later. I don't really like him anymore. Yeah, I have it set to just mentions ping me. Because I mean I'm in the server so that I get support, so and like know all the updates. So I want to make sure I've got at least those, but I do like I have the text channel, like the general chat, like any chat messages muted for that. Me with most servers, honestly. But it's really just because I only have one server that I actually chat in. I said that I liked this, and now I'm redrawing it because I hate it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check the blog post once I'm offline. Or whatever information they've got up. Yeah. I'll fix it later. Bleh. Let me do the braids, finally. Yep. Actually, I will block these out a bit more. We got that, and I'm just gonna go in and just block in these like hearts. Boop, boop, boop. I try to do it the whole way around just so that I have the like if I didn't do it, it might fuck up the like spacing. if I just jump right into the lines and I don't like if I don't do the lines the whole braid down, it can make it weird. Because you might end up with like not the right amount of segments. And then I'm gonna have it like in behind her skirt. Yeah. Lines. I love braids so much. Oh, I need to save. This started, so I was like, oh, I need to save now. What I might do is I might just get these braids done, and then maybe, well, I forgot to put this gap in the lines. Let me fix that. I didn't notice it. I guess I just forgot to fix it. Oh yeah, that doesn't light up at all. Now. But what I might do is I might do like the flats based on this, and then I'll fix up everything else later. So upset. And then I think I'll end after that. Mayhaps. Oh my. Oh. What? Where? Oh, what? Okay, I don't know what was going on there. Whatever. Honestly, people always talk about how like difficult braids are. Once you get it, it's not too difficult, I feel. Unless you're trying to be like super like accurate, you know? But if you're stylizing it, it's not too difficult. It can just be a bit tedious. Especially like when you've got a lot going on, like for I think box braids is the name, where you've got braids on the whole head. If you don't have a brush, that's so tedious to do because that's so many teeny tiny braids. Like unless you're stylizing them a ton, and if you're doing it this much detail on that small of a scale, that's a lot. That's a lot. So I understand why there's brushes for that. But like, for this, it's pretty okay. It should really be this way, because that's how this one's going. People doing it traditionally, actually, doing it traditionally is like insane. Like, that's a power I don't have. Okay, and then down here. Okay. It is a bit difficult to like remember where you're meant to start, but like once you, yeah, it's not too difficult. And then you just kinda da, 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 da. Yahoo! Yippee! You know. Okay. Let me just group all these as like extra. And actually, I'll just put these here. So I'm actually gonna use these. So let me go. Ollie! Ooh! Fly. Amen. Okay. Let me just disable these. And I'll realign this so it's easier. Oh, she's so cute! I do like these like bright, like very loose lines. Okay. So you can see like how my sketch like lines changed, which is neat. Whoop. Wait. And then I'll go in and remove. And I can always, the good thing is it's like mostly there, so I can always just fix up the rest of this when I finish the lines. And once it's filled, you can like more easily see some errors, like, oh, I didn't take this line all the way, and oh, this is showing through, you know? I'm not going to clip it, but it will be clipped later. Okay, let me just mask brace. A bit of a thing there. A lot of negative space here. Okay, and then put this one down. But I will do this, and then I can just go in. I think this, actually, I think this is actually the blush color. Look at her, she's so cute! Oh, wrong brush, that's the droplets. Although, I feel like the droplet brush might be good for, like, getting, like, just making skin imperfections. I almost said, like, perfections instead of imperfections. So stupid. I just like, I kind of treat this as more like a, instead of a like blush, like, ooh! I kind of treat it like, yeah, like a variation in the skin, I guess? Let me try this, like, droplet idea. I'll just like focus it. This guy kind of like freckles. I really like the freckle brush. Not freckle, droplet brush, because it's like these kind of shapes and not just circles. I'll make them really light. She's not actually meant. I guess she really has like makeup on while she's at work, so just do it like on her cheeks and like a bit on her neck. just like subtle. But it's there for me, so I know that it's there. Give her lipstick. It's so fun to give them like makeup because I'm like, ooh, I'm dressing them up. I am doing their makeup. I'm like a little makeup artist. Is that her lipstick color? Yeah. What the? Okay, I guess it's just... It's so fun! I'll make it like softer because she's meant to like have a bit of a like faded lip look. Do. And then nope. Okay. Tap. Yeah. When I was actually coloring her, I actually did my flats, oh like not my flats, my mock-up colors. I did them the same way I did another one. I forget which piece I did, but I just kind of painted it all on one layer. It doesn't really show, honestly. I think I ended up cleaning them up too much. You can kind of see it, I guess. I don't remember. Ignore me. Little things. See the little menace. Oh, I love her. Sorry, I baby talk my characters, because they are my babies. Oh, look at all you little friends. Oh, my little menace, I love you. Why, thank you. I love my daughter so much. My children. I love them all so dearly. I'm gonna like give like I've been doing this sometimes where like I give them like, I don't know how well this shows up, but like a very faint like a darker kind of coloration to around their eyes. Just helps their eyes pop out later. Okay. I think from now I'm gonna have to just close the whole folder. Yeah. Huh. I don't know what happened there. It's kind of scary without the light. But I white. The purple in her eye isn't actually meant to be like purple in her eye. It's just meant to be like a bit of a highlight, so it's not just black. Just grab this. I might just like do it as a bit of a actually. Oh, happy accident. And then like a bit of a gradient. And then I'll just like, yeah, just so that like her eye has like color to it. She does have naturally purple hair, by the way. Funny, Ame kind of started as me just wanting a character doll, and being like, ooh, I kinda... And then I saw a purple haired doll and went, oh, I could customize that. And no, I don't think I'm ever gonna do that, but, you know. Oh, I am missing... Nah, I'm not gonna bother putting up. That's later. That's a later me problem. Ah, never mind. I have to actually do the edge. I keep having like this feeling like, oh my gosh, this isn't good enough. But then I draw something like this and I'm like, okay, I do like my art now. I think it's just art block being mean to me. Because I feel like whenever I'm art blocked, I'm so much more critical of even the art that I'm happy with. I'm like, oh, who would even want this? Oh, hi, welcome! Travis from Tokyo? Wow. Oh, welcome! Thank you for following. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating, but I'm glad that like the art block is subsiding, so I'm realizing that I was stupid and that I actually do like my art. Normally I do like a big roundabout of the whole thing, but I'm not going to. Thank you! I'm so glad I'm liking my art again. Ooh, did I not close oh, I didn't close everything. My fault. Oh yeah, I will hydrate. There we go. Yeah, I have my water. Just a second. Thank you for redeeming it. There we go. Ah. Hi, Sean. Maid brings me so much joy. So silly, it's just a OC. Ooh, I didn't close everything. Ah! I keep making this mistake where I don't close everything. Okay. Let me just... Where did I muck up? Oh, here. Still that. I still have plenty of holes. Oh. I'll just split it there. Whatever. I'm gonna have fun. I still have holes down there. Okay. I was thinking Rabbitolo, but it just didn't register. Okay. Awesome! Oh my god, cookie! Ooh. Oh, you know what she's also missing? She's missing her highlights. Oh, I like that. I'll fix them up later when I actually shade her eyes, but... Oh, she's so cute! Good night. Stay. Oh my god! So attached to these sillies. Oh yeah, this is her hair color. I also need to, I noticed a hole. Not clean enough. I also need to fix up that line, but I'll do it later. I'll fix up all my line issues at another time because I truly cannot be bothered. Where's the key? This one. And then this one is seriously doesn't need lines to this. I'm stupid. Oh, I forgot it. Okay. I'll do for now. I'll fix it later. Oh, my baby. Oh, I didn't color any of her. These things only a limited amount. And it's no. It's kind of scary without the without the line art. Okay, let me just fill these in. Oh, that does actually look like silver. That's so strange. Look, that's just a brown, but looks silver. And all good. No problem. Thank you for coming. It's fun chatting. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go, but if you do come back, that's awesome. I might actually not use this. Like, it's very, very vibrant. Not the hole. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably, yeah, I'll go until I finish these flats, I think. Is waiting for a bit, but there's still a bit to go. Quite a bit to go. Ah! Okay. It's got like a bit of a gradient now. At least I want the art to. Man. Okay. Wait. I'm like so obsessed with my own OCs. This is so silly. But she's cute, so I think I'm allowed. Bit of an error. So much. Precision. That one and there we go. Oh yeah, I do need to stretch. It's been a bit. Let me just... Ooh, I am so messy today. Oh. Yeah, we get it. Ah. Gosh, I've been so stiff. I'm meant to schedule it so that I stream. Not words. Oh my gosh. So that I stretch after 2 hours, but I forgot and I was so locked in. Okay, that's good. Stretching is really good for you. I need to be better. Do as I say, not as I do, because I'm going to keep preaching that people stretch at least once every, like, properly get up and stretch it once every hour. I don't do that. I forget. Feels really good to stretch, but then I'm never gonna remember. Oopsie. This goes in. Oh, I'm stupid. It was clipped. I didn't color her buttons in this sketch, so I'm still tossing up. Oh, I might do the like light purple because she's got like a little butterfly motif on her apron. So maybe I could use that light purple. Or maybe her piercing color? Thank you! I'm so proud. This is technically for a uni assignment, but I'm kind of going all out. To be fair, it's also my OC, so I don't want to treat my OC nicely. Really using an assigned task as an excuse to have fun with like a thing that you already like is so nice. One of my assignments gave me is the reason I'm like brain rotted over Somnium Files, and then this I was like, what game am I gonna make? Oh, I could do this concept. Oh, it would work well with my OC. I get to draw my OC. That's almost done, which is nice. Let's do this week. I love cutting my assignments close. I don't know why I'm being so precise. It doesn't really matter, nobody's gonna look this close. For the game it's gonna be so low res, but whatever. Ah, I love her. Oh, her little like headdress. I think I'll try both the like light purple color and the metal, I think. Though I think most of them, like the ones that I was referencing when I doodled her, because when I actually drew it, like when I first concepted it, I was just doing it in my sketchbook. I didn't really think about the colors. But I think they normally do it like in black. So maybe that's the method. Oop. What did I drag? Okay, I didn't drag anything. Let me just add this in and then try that, I guess. Oh, I did that twice. Now. Maybe a little border on this. So it, like, doesn't just look printed on. Kind of like a patch. Oh, I could add like a little... No, I shouldn't. Keep thinking, oh, it'd be neat to add this teeny tiny detail that nobody's gonna be able to see. But I really shouldn't. That's cute. Yeah, cute! I like her little petticoat colour. There. I mean, this isn't even... I still have to do the clean lines down here, so it doesn't matter too much. Actually, I should leave that. So either this or this. Oh, no, I'm the wrong color. This. No, I'm not gonna do that one. The other option is her piercing color. Mostly the black. I think I can't do anything. I can't do anything. What the freak? That. A little lighter one? Maybe the dark black. No, I think the light one. I keep calling it black, but I guess it's more grey. Awesome. Okay, and then I just have to do the parfait. I think I'll do it in a separate folder just so that organizing is better. Can't even see it, so how am I? You can't even see the file tree anymore. So. And then I'll use. I'm just gonna drag it to the side. I think this is. Yeah. So I'm not gonna color pick everything. So I did just make these colors on the spot. Without referencing the rest. So let me just. I'll do the pure white because I'll lower the opacity. Actually, I should make the back of this like that so that it like can blend better. Gosh, I'm so proud of this little parfait. I don't want a parfait. Actually, I'll just do the whole thing. Whatever. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So I think, well, obviously the chocolate butterfly can be a brown. I might make the little spoon white instead of this like metal color, just because it's cuter. I guess I'll see. It might actually be nicer to do the like light purple. Okay, so I think I'll do all of the cream. Actually, I should use. Oh, actually, no. It's like away from her, so I think I can get away with lighter lights. Let's see, they should probably be brighter. I'll fix it later. Just fill this all in with light. You know what? I'll tag this so that I can oh yeah, that's plenty of a select. So that shading it is easier later on. Okay. I'm gonna have like okay. I'll also be the cover of this like jam here. And then I'll be the colors, the like syrup on me. Well, syrup jam, I don't know. And also stuff here. It just doesn't need to be perfect. Actually, probably don't go too much in front. Like a little bit on the further because it's like on the glass instead of on the strawberries. And I can like blur it out so it looks like it's like mixed in. Mixed into the cream a little. Maybe. I need more excuses to draw food, it's so fun. Awesome. So I'll do the blueberries next. Be like a, they're like kind of a desaturated color. Well, they'll probably be a bit more saturated because it's fiction, and also they're probably like cooked in the. So I think they kind of end up being a bit brighter in those cases. I don't know. I forgot. And I should. That's there. Then I should do the very cream, which is kind of like a bit more desaturated. I like had. Oh man, why can I taste it? why can I taste it right now? I'm like getting memories of how the last blueberry dessert I had tasted. Yummers. Oh yeah, the blueberry syrup's meant to be up here too. Earphones got caught. I'll do the actually droplet brush to the rescue. Oh, has like a bit of a sort of the photo that I had before had like chunks of blueberry, and I normally see that the like skin doesn't fully blend up. Yummy. Okay, I'll make this up. I'm so hungry, I could. No, I didn't bring that all the way across. Might as well add in the like. I'm just tapping it because it'll like have the texture coming through. I'll just add this so that the tinted. And I'll add it like a touch here. was thinking. I should have just brought it all the way down. Portion. Okay. And then I'll do the strawberries. Actually, I'll just... I was thinking I might color pick from the other strawberry art for the game I made, but I might as well just color pick from here. Because it'll probably... I'm not too worried with it matching the game. It's more so making sure that it matches this specific graphic, you know? And then it kind of like have the like bit there. Like, I'll get a reference later. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Good enough. And then I'll do like this kind of biscuit. Or cake situation here. I don't know. Whatever makes more sense for a parfait. Actually, I should move it up on this. Oh, one more. Oop. Oh yeah, and I was thinking that would be like custard. I might as well do it here so that I can have it, like, not have to worry about it overlapping. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. This is awesome. Oh, I did it on the wrong layer. Ah. Yum. Yummy. Actually, the like kind of glass effect kind of looks nice. Okay, I'll leave it like that then. I think that looks really nice. Let me make sure I'm not missing any colors. That's filled in. Yeah! How cute! I'll add in. This needs to be replaced with the new one, but. Yahoo! Oh, so cute! Oh wait, I'll need to copy out my shading. I don't know what that layer is. I can use these later. Actually, I'll put them here first. Oh yeah, a bit of skin shading. Oh yeah, there was like a color. I don't really want it that intense. My rough shadows. Oh yeah, and I had like a bit of a blue. Don't want that intense. Highlights. Oh, and then I had like a bit of lightning. Okay. Ah! Okay, I'm so happy. Awesome! So yeah, I'll finish this up like sometime soon. And like I'll finish it up this week. And then depending on how I'm feeling, I might like add more detail after I've submitted my assignment. But I'll always have a version done, and then I'll post it on Twitter when it's done. Oh, Twitter and Blue Sky, and Tumblr, and TikTok. Try to remember all my apps. I need to make sure. I need to be more diligent about posting everywhere. Yeah, I'm so happy. Oh, yummy. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll just end now. Make sure to eat and drink and stretch and sleep plenty, because sleep is good for you and you need it. Thank you for coming. Bye.